second video of the PsP series, Age of Sword, the Utopian Age of the Sword, so PsP. So Scoter 23 is we've been hit for some land, so we now have to recover our lost territories, our lost planets, and our lost pride, while we engage in watchtowers, increase our watchtowers. So I've been robbed recently, so this should catch the bad guys and increase my power, my provincial fort powers. Fortify the powers. So let's increase our defense mechanisms. Next time they try to attack us, they'll be in big shit. They'll be in deep shit. So we haven't gone online for a while because I really hate this part of the game where I have to restart everything and restart the province and basically do everything from scratch again. Okay. Got a professor in economics. Okay, get another economics professor. Then we're gonna go. It should always be one higher than these two. So we're gonna be increasing these two down here, but we should increase our economy of professors there, so we can start producing more war materials for team killing. And this is the protector we have down here. Let's go to Throne to see what our so I can still have about maybe 1,000 more people coming into my province, but I need to start producing more housing for them. Give them the housing that they need. Minor protection, major protection, fertile lands, the usual shebang of the usual works. Patriotism, scientific insight. That's like fountain of knowledge. Scientific insight. Magic shield, love and peace, flood arena. No, flood arena didn't do shit at all. Flood arena on Shira was a total spy, of course, but flood arena didn't even do shit. You know, I mean, what the shapeshifter should have done was at least attack a couple times to really integrate himself or herself into the freedom fighters. So we have homes coming in, we have forums, we have 28 watchtowers coming in, towers coming in. Give me more libraries and scientists there. Increasing my power, increasing my provincial powers here to reclaim lost land, and we'll be in a position to attack. Yeah, hey guys, your local pizza lord will suck it into management. So we're gonna attack. We're gonna start attacking. When war breaks out, we're gonna start attacking Coffet up here. Coffet. So once again, I'm PsP Dynamite. PsP. We should fight a low-level war. A low-level war. That's a good one. I have spare gold. Spare. PAI. And maxed out development. Anybody need extra gold? PM me. So you know, I have extra gold going to waste, and once again, we'll kind of block incoming aid, but we can give out aid to someone else. This way, we can get a surplus, knock down their surplus, keep on giving to them, and keep on weakening their province. Just being You know, the more surplus, the more deficit they have, the more they're taxed. So go to forums, roll call. Let's see, any players that haven't played here for a while yet? Any new players? Mage is PsP, Zihan, Great Basin. I can be a thief, mage, and small attacker. Building up assault force now. And that's what I'll do. I kind of create if I'm left alone, I'm able to create some kind of elf lord or ranger army, build some war horses, and start to build prisoners to hold my people. That way, when I'm invaded, they ultimately be killing their own people. Prisoners, and that's why I play now. I play a mean Bossa Nova. Have good defenders coming in, and then I'll be able to create some forces and some warlords, and hopefully all goes well, and I can continue to attack. So I can continue to be a pain in the ass of my own team members. Pain in the ass. Let's see here. Was I attacked here? I was attacked here. Coffet. Oh, Coffet's still alive. Coffet can. So we'll attack Coffet. Because Coffet, this lady here, or this dude or lady or whatever, has whoever the player is. I haven't seen the player, so I can't really tell the gender in real life. I'm a gender bender myself, so I mean I call myself Lady Gaga or whatever. And introduction. Here we go. Sicky. So we're going to be attacking Lady 19, the craftswoman of Coffee. Just got back to this game since 2001 and getting the hang of things. Gonna be defensive for a while just to get a feel of things here. So yeah, get to attack Lady 19 and figure out what Lady 19 is all about here. Let's go to a thief. No, I want my thieves to succeed, so I don't want her to know that I'm spying on her military. Otherwise, she'll kind of nuke me back before I'm in a position to attack. It's a gamble. It's a real gamble, though. Because the thing is, the game also says now what you're spying as. So when you spy on military, they're gonna know that, and if you fail and they catch you, they're gonna know that you're trying to just size up their defenses. So always, if you're gonna attack someone, attack your own team members, or do something nefarious, make sure your defenses are pretty high, and your assault force is pretty high as well. So always train elites too. Get the banks online, get the food online. How's our food supplies? We're at 243. It's 250,000 there, so that's good. 250,000 bushels. Are we losing anything? Nope, not for now. So we're gonna start building more ruins. And besides, we're gonna be continuing to pimp out the signs, pimp out the food and production. Where the food and production. Wage reduction we don't have to worry about because we have surplus gold anyway. So okay, 25. So we're going to shoot for 50% of our forces, our population. So we need to start growing our population. More populated. That's what this is. So that's what this is down here is for, trying to give us more land. Hopefully, we won't get attacked this round. And they'll continue to will continue to flourish as a people. I'm gonna drop off more science into production and warehouse before I start to maybe tools as well. I'm gonna start pimping out the tools because I'm going to start using. I need extra hands on deck for the soldiers. So to start creating my army so I can start spying. See, I'm at 1.2 efficiency, so I'm good. I'm good for now. Continue to pimp out the efficiency. Continue to pimp out the defenders, because we just restarted restarted this province a while ago. So this kingdom here, 117, absorbed me from another kingdom. So, and then we'll be able to team kill, and I'll be able to team kill, and yeah, as long as I can keep team killing, as long as I can keep on harassing players and my own players, then that's good. Healthy number of players there. Hopefully we can take out. Hopefully we'll be able to be strong enough to take out Coffet. And catch up to Coffet there. Take out Coffet. Seriously fuck her up so she can't. It'll take her a while to get back online. And perhaps we can start a war too, and let's go to rituals and see if we're casting anything here. Runes cost mana. So we'll cast some mana. We need some mana to cast runes. Just to be because the thing is, if we have runes, expedient. Because if we have good runes, then we can benefit from the runes as well, and continue to fortify our province before we're ready to attack. So casting runes is a good thing. If we go down here, we can also go down to Arcane Arts, reduce our rune cost. So that's going to be the next thing. Is the next projects to increase our rune cost, so therefore we can start casting it and benefiting from the spells. Rune production is up. Good. Everything looks okay. So this is PsP video 2 of the Age of the Sword. So what is a PsP? You may be wondering. PsP is a reference to this old neighborhood that existed through the 90s. When we moved here, I haven't moved out the house. I bought the house with my parents. So, but yeah, eventually I want to evolve the house a bit, and then sell it and move out into the suburb, even deeper into the suburbs. So maybe into the inner city, because they're gentrifying the inner city. So maybe I move there, because, like I said, this neighborhood's good for really younger kids, like newer families, or elders, because the elders are already moving out to Cancun or wherever the fuck wherever the fuck people go when they retire. I plan to use that money plus the money I have now to buy a newer house. So therefore, we have a new studio. But for now, the studio is old. We're gonna renovate this house a bit, and hopefully a new younger family will take over this house. I didn't really bond well to this house. Maybe I planted some things out in the garden. But that's about it. I'm gonna take those with me actually too. I'm going to be taking those gardens out with me, and they're gonna have to plant the garden themselves. So I'm going to take the garden with me. Uproot some of the trees and to the new house, and see about carefully uprooting the roots, because the roots are extremely fragile and important, and see if these new plants will survive. These are hardy plants, so transplant the plants here and sell the house, and so yeah. So this is a PsP, yeah. So therefore, I'm gonna be nostalgically making some videos, some old kingdoms based on PsP, Ron Dillon Matt or Raw Mid, just as a homage to all my old friends here. My brother's old friends, anyways, and perhaps drinking some more. I'll be drinking Crown. I'm paying so much to them. Drinking Crown Royal, drinking Bombay Sapphire. The regular beers is regular beers. Especially Heineken beer. I can drink some of that. What else do they like? Kahlua mudslides. I'll make a list of all the drinks in that house that I drank before, and then yeah, this whole Corona business. Definitely gonna drink something of my own. Got Coke 45s, the usual. Everything has to be done. Everything has to be a Rolling Rock, AVGN. Everything has to be Corona, a box of Corona at least. I'm experimenting with Don Escos and a bunch of pink stuff too. Lots of pink wines and stuff with my friend Mimi because I go to her house on occasion on the weekends. I can only go to her house once a weekend now, so once a week now to watch Star Trek Lower Decks, and then watch Star Trek Lower Decks again while I'm not drunk. And if the hockey's still coming, if hockey's still online, then Lower Decks and hockey, Lower Decks and hockey, and even if and don't drink too much. Don't drink too much. Because I still have an assignment to do, right? Because school's starting up, so I'm gonna try the experiment of drinking low doses while doing a homework assignment. Because this whole corona thing has taught me to drink a little bit more. Of course, with the end of the CESB, there'll be a reduction in my alcohol rations per turn for the month. So if I don't have it, then I don't have it. I share it with Mimi, so hopefully she'll have it, and she can share it with me, and I can share it with her, and share it with Alex, and continue to share ports and stuff. And she taught me how to find high alcoholic content, and because they don't really show the content of the alcohol on the wine bottle. We haven't reached that stage of the economic evolution to get to the XO bottles yet. The Johnny Walkers, but those fucking things are expensive. Those are high class. Those are brandy and cognac. Brandy is cognac, maybe, I don't know. It's fortified wine. It's been fortified and aged in wooden caskets, arcade casks, and yeah, those are very expensive to get a hold of. $2,000 per pound for really old, classy ones that are really XO'd. And you probably have like those 500 ones that are like thousands and thousands and thousands, really used for. When I make it big and rich, like one of my life goals is to bring the show to Hollywood, where I get drunk with young upcoming stars, older stars. You know how they have those house parties where they just wander in and out. So I just come in, wander in. Bring some inspirational, good stuff, really good stuff, really inspirational good stuff, and then they can talk whatever Hollywood moguls or movie filmmakers or project makers up, and they can, get them stoned, get them high, because they can legally do pot now. They can get high, get stoned, and they can come up with all the crazy trivias and stuff that talk with each other and work on projects, collaborate on projects at their home. That's the whole point. I'm going to be the kingmaker, the king and queen maker. I won't be actually the star itself, or maybe a small producer or executive once I rake it in. But I'll be one of those guys who just brings the inspiration, just to see what it's like, just to test it out. Next lifetime. This is also for a reincarnation issue. I strongly believe in reincarnation, so. I'll start to reincarnate some more dynasties. Hopefully, bring some of those dynasties up to Hollywood North, Edmonton, Calgary, and start to reinvesting in the Calgary field. I already am fans. I'm really with friends of someone who starred in the industry, the ACTRA industry. He stars as one of the indigenous warriors on Outlander season 3. We just don't know who he is because we can look him up. So I'm trying to get into Outlander as well. So. That's me. That's all there is, and that's all there is to me. And hopefully I can bring fandom back to this game, and keep this game going just for a while longer. Maybe meet the infamous Mehu Patel, who came up with this and Mythia. He now runs a escape room down in some place in Texas. So, if I can somehow become famous, bring this game back into the forefront, and get this old ancient game populated again, keep his world alive, and perhaps visit him. Say, I'm the Great Team Kid. I've been doing this since 1990. You guys have probably seen the older videos a few years ago when I first came online back in 2006. About 14 years ago, 2006. Has it been that long? No. This is 2010. No, 2006. I'm in China still. I've been here. No, I started filming in 2015. Okay, education. I went back to school in 2015. Then 2015, I took an environmental course. That's where I started really post videos. So roughly 2014, 2015, so 6 years online. So I'm enjoying 6 years of this show, and we're coming to the end of the bottle show too. So I'll be going at nighttime to go to the over there to the SO pick bottles there, and also pick bottles from when I start going out. I'm going to go to a Cineplex a couple of times this summer before the end of maybe next month I'll go to the Cineplex because I can't really go to Mimi's house anymore. So I gotta keep myself entertained per weekend. So I'm gonna go to the cinema, watch a few movies, eat a few noms over to dim sum place by myself. And work my way home, get the bottles. I have to go out and get get a button or something from the drop-in center. I'm gonna be dropping off more money at the drop-in center. Donate more money to them. This next round to the drop-in center, and we'll slowly work my way, get more bottles there. I'll start to work my way to get rid of these larger bags. In addition, then I'm thinking I have to give blood again. I have to give blood again sometime this month. So that's another bottle donation there, blood donation / bottle collecting there. Working my way up to building up the bottle immunity, and perhaps continue to drink the stuff with Mimi. Continue to drink wine at Mimi's house. Get sodas from her place, and continue to build up Bottle Mountain. Continue to build Bottle Mountain up, and say to my mom that most of those bottles I collected were just from Mimi's house over the months. This is gonna be a collection from last spring to early summer. I usually do this seasonally, but because of COVID and whatnot, you can't really. And the thing is, I want to start creating the mother of all collections. So I'm going to be posting some of these bags outside. Hopefully they don't get attacked by crazy ass animals, because there's more and more wild animals out there going through trash and stuff. So hopefully they don't smell the bottles, the sugars in the bottles, and attack the bag. So because some alley cats have been doing that lately, so I need a new place to store my bottles though, so I can collect it, and it'll be going to the environment. I'll be going to my sister-in-law to finish off her education in the spring. I think she's graduating. Her final semester here is in the spring for her program, and then I'll be donating that to some charity. I'm thinking Between His Friends Club. So I'll create two smaller orders of bags. One of them will be larger, and then I'll keep a bunch of other smaller bags around and pretend it's just another Mimi bag, and so keep those around too. And then or I could just make a huge pile now, and then cast that off, and then say to mom that the next collection is a Mimi bag, Mimi collection, and then donate that to the Between Friends Club, and so the Between Friends Club can start to unlock their bottle savings. I'm also planning to donate to the Lower Ninth Ward, to help rebuild the Louisiana, because once there's lots of things that's important to rebuilding the lower ninth. The city can grow, the high school can grow, the culture can grow back again, especially the jazz culture, and because there's some jazz musicians from that neighborhood, actors too. They all settled there. The culture settles there. The culture, the community, the high school gets repopulated, and then they can start producing lots of thinkers again. It's a safety place. But the problem is that it's right on the sea level, so there's a wetland, it's a marshland, sea marsh. So it's supposed to get flooded every so often, and that's the bad thing, is people live there now. So we got to figure out ways, the city's got to figure out ways to kind of build resilience devices to kind of make the next round of hurricanes, and it's going to get worse and worse, more resilient, that the sea can bounce back. And that's what Lower Ninth Ward does too. They take the lessons learned from rebuilding houses and community building, becoming a institution that serves the community, for the community, and by the community. And then they write down all the scientific notes and put them on through some social worker database up at the U of Tulane. I'm hoping that's what happens. The humanities and social human services department there, the social work department, that their school of social work, it goes in one big giant peer review file. And then they can reintegrate that file, and don't have to learn the lessons over again. They can start don't have to build from scratch again. We're building from scratch, so. And this is important too, because once we get off the world, these other planets in the universe, star kingdoms, if you will, or no, we're not star kingdoms, we're on Utopia right down here. All these things that we're learning, all our ancestors learned how to build shit. Learned how to build shit and live in the cities, and eventually, that's going to be us, and when we're on some higher tier of existence, if we make it that far. My job is to keep everyone alive as a social worker, so that their genes can evolve and have sex in the future. Otherwise, it's the end of their lineage, and that's a sad tragedy. All those ancient ancestors from their lineage, from their storylines, are like, they don't continue. And this is why suicide is a very, very bad prevention. Suicide is very terrible, because they go, and that's it. So, that being said, we want to get off this planet, so therefore we take all these lessons that we learned on Mother Terra onto different planets, how to live in a healthy way, and we're learning those lessons too as we advance. As the economy happens, we have more money, we have more resources to actually put towards making the planet more for less, and therefore we expand less into the green stuff and get more of the gray stuff. To make the gray stuff work, cities, gray buildings, green stuff, ecology. So I don't have that. I don't have that education. My education is more of keeping this stuff alive, using social work to keep this stuff alive as much as possible, keeping you alive, keeping you happy. That's what I do. So I keep myself very happy by drinking. Hey, social work, right? Yeah. Well, the idea of social work is to get people off alcohol, or addictions. My particular field is addiction, so that's the mother of all irony, right there, isn't it? Well, medium. I'm a big advocate of medium sane levels of alcohol consumption or pot consumption. Cigarette consumption, no. There's just too many radioactive shit in there. Besides, when I smoke, women say to me, "You stink." So, and I stink even more, because I'm a dude, right? So I stink even more without smoking. So just think of a house full of suns. Oh God, the smell. Thank you for watching our show, and have yourself a lovely afternoon.